Have you ever ended a project or ended a process or just finished a test and now you're like, what now? Or now what? Welcome to Lesson in Every Day. It is your host, LAT, and I am here to talk to you about the end of my spiritual solitude and the things that I got a chance to embrace, to experience, and to just have another encounter, right, spiritually with my inner being, so that I could grow spiritually, so that I can become stronger mentally and emotionally and have it all aligned together. So I want to talk about what now. What do you do now? What is it that you do now after you have finished your refreshing, rejuvenating, restart, reboot moment? What do you do now? From everything that I've experienced this week and just having that moment to be able to stop everything, disconnect from the world, disconnect from my day-to-day, and be able to just unplug and reconnect spiritually, refocus mentally, and to balance out emotionally, right? To grab hold. I got to do that in a renewal moment. And what I know to do now is to take this moment and to practice it and to put more into planning, more implementation of a long-term consistent plan, right? For being able to partake in tuning out the world, to evolve and just improve myself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and making sure that I continue to do a self-check, self-assessment. And not only that, but to kind of gauge, hey, well, it's been a minute. And it shouldn't even be like that. Maybe each and every day I will take more time or to set time aside to meditate. Because spiritual health and mental health is important. And I wanted to encourage you guys to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that after you've taken a week off, a weekend off, or a month off and disconnected, unplugged from your normal world or what's going on in the world, remember the tools, the things that you do to build yourself or rebuild spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Then use that and implement it into your day-to-day activities or your day-to-day planning, right? If you can, try to at least once a week. If you can't do it every day, at least once a week. Because again, setting time aside to make sure that you are spiritually, emotionally, and mentally stable, balanced, and healthy is key. And sometimes you have to reboot. You have to have that moment to reset, and nothing's wrong with that. But it's about what you're going to do after you have refreshed, rejuvenated. What are you going to do after that? How are you going to continue? How are you going to reassure and make sure that you stay on that page and you stay healthy in those areas? How? So think of a plan, come up with something. And like I said, it doesn't have to be daily, but at least if you could do it at least once a week, make sure you take that time out and be reminded that what you found yourself doing is making sure that you reset, refocus, rejuvenate, and find balance again. I found that when I'm spiritually well, my emotions and mental state will align as long as I keep empowering my spiritual health. So that's my encouragement to you today from the short message about what now, what to do now, to leave you with that question, but just to also encourage you that taking a moment to really make sure that you can at least take care of meditating, ensuring you have good spiritual health and mental health is important. And I encourage you to do that. I hope you are blessed. I wanted to share with you just the outcome and what I had to do a reset and a reboot, right? And this week has been plentiful. It's been blessed and it's been encouraging. And hopefully you will have a moment to say the same thing, and you make sure you empower yourself with taking time to make sure you're spiritually, emotionally, and mentally healthy. I love you guys. Stay encouraged and enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.